All right, we are on CP Sunshine. I'm playing with Sonic Row, and him and I did a little incognito sort of game last night where we tested out just to see if him and I queued in together, just us two, if we could get a game, because we found that if we have too many people partied up, we just roll and it's not enough to play on. And it actually worked out, so we got a couple great games last night. So probably in the future we'll be doing more of that, just so we can get the content we're looking for and get the games that we're looking for. I see this soldier. Oh, just barely missed that. And I see this demo. I'm gonna immediately jump away. I'm on gun modes right now, so I can afford to make all these jumps. This demo. Luckily, I was able to surf that demo's a charge or something. Oh my god, I might be pinned here. Whew, I got out. That was pretty lucky. That sentry is up on bats. I want to take out that sentry, but, you know, the scout, I gotta help with the scout, help our teammates. That way we can all focus on the sentry together. NG moves it back. That was a good play by that that NG. I see that medic. He got taken out right before my rocket hit. We use one rocket, gets reflected. I'm on the low ground, and then I think I get air blasted just as I shoot. I think that's how that rocket ended up missing. We are targeted here. I am missing Sonic Crow. They use on that right side. I think Sonic Crow is lower. He got out lower. Yep, there we go. Let's see if we can get back in one of these different spaces. It's pretty free on the right, at least to peek. And we got a huntsman, so if we can make some space for our huntsman, I bet we can get some good shots. Where did our huntsman go? This is totally free. Where is he? What? Alright. And then I throw a rocket down. Great rocket there. Do 75 probably to both those soldiers. Demo takes 75. These guys are highly contested. Kill this Demo Knight, which is good. I don't know what sort of kill streak he was on. But a lot of times, if you let a Demo Knight with the Eyelander spiral out of control, that can be really difficult for you. Especially last time we saw a Demo Knight that was an issue with St. Michael, when he was bopping around on this map. Immediately want to pressure these guys. Two fantastic rockets on this soldier. He took another rocket. I'm going to put a rocket down and clean up their medic, pop them up, so I was able to have time to reload. A lot of times that helps me dictate where I want to shoot my rocket. Like, it's a medic that's retreating. Can you pop them up without them surfing too far away? Yes. Or do I need to put a rocket directly on them for max damage? Do I need to try to put it on their forehead so they can't surf if I'm shooting from above or bombing from above? Those are all things I sort of think about. And then those are things that really good players are also thinking about, and then they counter. You know, it's almost like a chess game with movement. And I feel like I've noticed I immediately can identify the skill of a player just based on how they move, just the subtlety of what they're doing to avoid damage. Like my last game with Java, I think Java had a lot of really nice little nuanced moves that prevented me from, you know, just laying down rockets on him yesterday, in our game yesterday. So we'll see if we can identify any of that. We have, okay, a sniper just took out two of our players here. Ooh, add that to the ammo montage. I need someone to make that video for me, so once you guys start adding clips to that and then send them to me, leave a comment if you're gonna do that. I don't have any money to pay you. I'll give you a signed original and a signed Spartan hat. Oh god, kind of getting caught up here. We're still getting really good, like, probe damage and stuff. Here, I'm gonna get super aggressive. Unfortunately, it cost me a life. And there we go. We see me switch to battalions. We're already incorporating this into our new workflow. We've seen it in the last couple games, but now I'm getting a little quicker at it, recognizing it faster. I mean, it's not really that hard to recognize. Are we on last? Are we pushing last? Yes. Okay, switch to battalions. And I like battalions. I used to be a huge, I mean, I'm still a huge fan of the conch shell because I think it adds a lot of consistency to how often you can use it. But in the way that we're playing here, it's kind of like adding an extra layer of defense and Uber, and I think it adds a lot more sustain for our team. So yeah, that's what I'm focusing on. That was a great play. I jumped in, got their medic to force, and then I jumped back and I helped our team in the top right, and now I have battalions, which is great. So they've used a bunch of their Ubers, they used a bunch of their ammo, and now we can immediately push in and take advantage of having that extra defense to allow us to get bigger plays. Kind of sloppy rockets here. I'm going to start pressuring the point. They're behind point, so I'm just going to take this flank. See this soldier, he gets cleaned up. Man, this is looking really good. So there we go, battalions. We used the Uber. We forced a lot of their defenses to get popped, like sentries and Ubers, and then get out, which is, I think, a big part of the caveat of that whole thing. It's like we have to get out so we can use battalions. Oh my god, dude. I was so like, okay, I will say this. Great air shot from this guy. Great air shot. There's no denying that. That was a good shot. But it was a crit. Come on, dude. How are you going to do that? I was ready to surf that, do like 360 there, no scope. Oh my god! What am I doing? I just walked on 5 stickies. Okay, and then I find that guy that just had killed me. I give him 1 rocket. I feel like maybe he was just looking for heals up there. Maybe that's what they're having trouble with on their team, is finding heals. See this sentry, swing over, kill it. I'm back on gunboats, so I have the mobility. I see this pyro. He's getting on our medic, and that's why Sonicro hasn't been chasing me. A lot of times I'm like, I can just feel it. I'm like, okay, Sonicro hasn't thrown an arrow at me or tried to push into the space that I'm taking. Oh, okay, somebody's on him. I will say this, most of the time, though, Sonicro can handle, you know, he can defend himself. And that yellow scout we just encountered, I think that was Plinko. I think Plinko found us, and but unfortunately he's on the other team. Like I said, we're like invisible right now. But this is exactly what we wanted. We wanted to play against really good players, like someone like Plinko, and it makes it really, you know, makes these games worth watching. Put, I don't know, 500 damage on that scout. I'm surprised they lived. Luckily, Sonicro is healing me. They get in through dungeon. Luckily, I think we just got our sentries set up, so I think we're gonna be okay. This NG balls to chin. Okay, all right. Clean up Plinko, and we're just kind of grinding away at this last hold. So another situation. Okay, so I think what I'm seeing is, someone left a comment. They said, the banners are for pushing into last, and the shotgun is for holding last. I haven't really implemented the shotgun yet. You know, I'm still living in the banner life. Like, oh, this is still cool and exciting for me in the banner stuff. So I think this game you'll see me switch to banner as we try to push out of last. And I think I still have some sort of, you know, deep down somewhere I still love you. Okay, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I just went for a play where I was like, you know what, I have the gunboats. I'm gonna use the gunboats. I'm gonna try to go behind. Sonicro unfortunately goes down, I think, while we were trying to bust through that choke. So unless I feel like really, unless I like am trying to bust out and make space when we're holding last, I should switch off. I don't think it's worth it. You know, there's something nice about having gunboats, because then you can just roll when you get second and you can really start pressuring mid. But at the same time, I don't know, when you're trying to crack such a difficult problem like 12, I mean, at the end of the day, 12 players that you're against with only 4 rockets, maybe it really does make sense to have that shotgun. So I think in the future, you're not going to see shotgun this game, but I think in the future, if we get in another situation where we're holding last, I'm gonna whip out the shotgun and see what we can do. Okay, this spy on our team, I feel like, is doing great. They are aggressively making passes, and they're doing it consistently. So you guys keep an eye on this, our spy, because I feel like I've seen many plays out of this guy. I remember this game, and I was... Yeah, there you go. He gets another one. He kills Butt Pluggy. Good kill on Butt Pluggy. All right, we have... I was just staging myself. There we go. Our medic, or our spy again, creating opportunities. This scout wasn't looking at me. All right, I'm ducking into dungeon here because they have sentries. They have a lot of stuff. There we go. Take out the sentry. I'm just trying to find a little pocket to play in. This is where me having gunboats, I probably should be jumping behind them and grabbing their eyes. But any sentry is going to really mess up that sort of play. Even the mini. There, that was... Where was I going? Why did I feel like I needed to jump like that? Oh no, Sonic Crow. And this is exactly what I'm just talking about. Sonic Crow... You know, guy gets behind one-on-one Sonic Crow until I can get there, and he takes him out no problem. All right, we had a forced Uber. Sonic Crow didn't want to drop me. I'm just going to take out a couple of their guys. I didn't like how that was looking. I didn't have enough rockets loaded. I didn't have enough health to stay in lobby there, so I jump out. We kind of need to reset. They're down 4 players, so let's just... I want to probe to see what opportunities there are. Soldier is... Man, see, Soldier's set up. That's... The mark of a decent player. There's a sniper and a soldier this left lane. I'm not liking that. And then they're back capping, but I'm holding the front line. I'm holding the bulk of their team, as you can see, right in front. And I want to just keep probing. I should have switched off gunboats sooner. I think I'm looking at this and I'm like, I'm not really using gunboats. Like, I think a shotgun would be nice. Just to have that extra little 6 shots to punch out a lane if we need to, or... be able to take a soldier that's on the high ground. I don't know if that's really necessarily a good use for it, but okay. Our other medic has... There you go, another great play. Excellent play by our spy. And I'm playing with UST right now. He's... Oh man, I'm missing a lot of shots here. That NG was juking me. Sonic Crow has now... This is actually really good because we can draw them in. They think our Uber's over. I just got a crit, so I know I can take out the heavy. Other soldier got in, and he took out the mini. I cleaned up the chin guy, and we're kind of rolling now. Pop this guy up straight in the air. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Alex gets in and gets some fantastic kills. It was really nice having a scout kind of clean up some of these kills. That's what I'm very much used to that. Oh, you gotta hit that air shot. Dude, that was so close. When I missed that, I was like, hey, dude. I'm like, oh, Sonic Crow will hit it, no problem. I'm so surprised that sniper lived. But here's a situation that I was kind of frustrated with. Where's our team? Like, we had... Oh, man. Sniper gets Sonic Crow. Okay, so maybe that tells us where their team was. They had a soldier medic combo on second, and I don't know. I feel like our team using all of its resources to take care of that problem is a bummer. Maybe there was more. Okay, Sonic Crow actually says, I'm calling everything you're not seeing, but you can't hear me, sad. So right here, I go voice enable, you'll see a jump. Voice enable 1, but it didn't work. I tried to say KK, I didn't mean to say KKK. That was my bad. My bad. Frisbee is not racist. I can confirm that. Okay. The voice enable 1 did not work. And then Sonic Crow's like, okay, try hitting retry. We're messing around with this voice enabled thing. I'm thinking about that when we should really be focused on the game. I didn't hear you. This is just, what a wasted life that we had. We had second. We had all this great opportunity. I'm over here farting around with voice enable. But I think I'll probably tonight go in and try to figure out how to get voice enable working, so I at least can like activate it and disable it. There we go, nice. That was a good use for the escape plan. I think we saw a glimpse of something in dungeon that just got in. Nice. We take out that soldier. This medic should be caught. And they use. Alright, that's a good force. Sonic Crow wisely doesn't commit. But I'm going to actually jump on the point just because I see all these guys really on that left flank. And that was just a misstep from me. I probably could have got in the door sooner and got out of there. Or I could have used my gunboats and actually gone behind. So I think I'm just like weirdly in this like zone where I'm not fully utilizing my kit. And there we go. We see the battalions. I switch off of it. A little late though. A little late. I'm now used to switching to battalions when it's like we're pushing last. It's like a trigger now. But I need to get the trigger set up for holding last. See those two soldiers top left? Those guys should have been bombing in that whole time that heavy combo was on the right. They would have had so much space and so much value. They just wasted their lives. Yeah, that player right there. That's like that one video where the guy's like 300 health. He's like, I think I'm gonna sit back here and spam. It's like, okay, well, thank you for doing that. Appreciate it. It makes it easier for us. All right, we found 2 picks here, Plinko and Jake, and then they used nice. Only a mini here to beat. Oh my god. So surprised. Okay, it looks free here. Yeah, it's free. I put some damage. All right, so this is the awkward moment where I'm like, okay, well, shit, I have battalions. What do I do? I probably should try to spawn camp them and get the telly. I think that would add enough value. But instead, I wrap around here. Let's see if I can get this telly. Nice. I think that's a good enough pick. We really can't concern ourselves with the back cap because, you know, we're fighting their whole front of their team. There's just so much going on that I'm not gonna just go back because of a back cap. I'm gonna rely on my teammates, and in that situation, they ended up getting the back cap. I feel like we did what we needed to do to kind of take out their telly, hold the frontal line, take the bulk of their team. That guy gets air shot, and I owed him that. I definitely owed him that from the last mid. He needed to be air shotted from me, and now we have evened the tides. I actually think I've been killing him pretty consistent here. Plinko tries to come up in this pocket. I think that was a little error on his part, just because I had the pocket heals. It's going to be really difficult to kill a soldier that's being pocketed if you don't have any sort of sustain. This heavy being cheeky, trying to hold this line. Badlands chugs. He gets the kill. I accidentally run into that guy, that land guy. One of our medics has. I don't like that both of our medics, oh, we have 3 medics. Both of our medics are like literally in the same spot. I finish off Plinko. There's no way I live through here, especially with this mini. I get a flash though, so I'm able to get out. And I'm gonna call for medic. I think Sonic Crow's rolling out. UST actually gets me an arrow. I hit him with the thanks. I'm gonna jump over. Other soldier on me. You kind of see how I strafe that? I strafe right and then I strafe left to make it not very obvious how to follow up on that easy pop-up shot on me. I just made it a lot more difficult to kind of hit that secondary shot. A lot of the really good players, if you pop them up, normally it's like, oh, okay, it's going to be an easy shot. But you can do a little bit of movement to make it really difficult. And Sonic Crow gets a nice kill on their spy. I have good damage here on these players. Nice, dude, this spy is doing so much work. This nonchalant guy. I would play with this guy on my team again. I'm really liking how aggressive he is and how many passes he does. I feel like every time I approach the front, he's coming from the behind these players and creating an opportunity for us. Okay, I just jumped over like 4 or 5 stickies, which is really dangerous. Sonic Crow has. I'm calling for him to get lower. Unfortunately, I run into our Uber, so I'm just gonna come up on the side and just see what opportunity I can. Hold the height. Finish off some kills. I'm surprised that guy didn't get finished off quicker than that. We still have 2 medics up, and I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back and pressure the point, and what that does is lets our team know that, hey, we're still fighting the point, so get in. You know what I mean? There's still opportunity to salvage something on this mid. There's like, it takes so much work to get into a point, and you know, normally you have you have to face Ubers and sentries and everybody's fully loaded. all of that goes away after like our Uber ends and we pick a side to defend from, and we found some picks and we found the sentry kills. That's when the brawl starts. Like, that's when it gets really fun, because that's when like there's lots of opportunity. So I just was trying to create that moment for our team by jumping to the point. I took the blunt of the damage and the risk to create that opportunity, but I think it was worth it. All right, they used on the left side here. I think me and Sonicro. Oh man, he's after Sonicro. I put a rocket down. Did Sonicro get out? Oh, he used. Okay. Well, that's fine. We still found some picks here. At least one. I think that's their good demo player. There's another demo here. And then I get completely baited by our medic, our other medic. Did you see that? He was like, he looked at me. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take the corner, looking for a flash, looking for anything. And then a random, I mean, it was a random sticky deck, a random crit sticky that got me, but I still think I should have got a flash, and I feel like I got completely baited. That's what it means to be baited. So I definitely not too happy about that. Soldier gets in through one of the flanks. Sonicro luckily dodges and stays alive. He could have very easily died there. It's very difficult to kill Sonicro. Every once in a while I get autoed against Sonicro, and I'm always like, dude, this guy's got the moves. All right, we have battalions. We're gonna pop it, and we're at 96%. This is looking really good. Gave that soldier on point, probably 200. Get a random crit, take out this heavy. This is looking really good. And then Sonicro uses maybe just a hair early. I want this guy's ammo. There we go. There we go. We're finding some good picks. 74 on the soldier on the right. Gave him probably another 70. Med just takes 30. And yeah, we're pushing them back. So the same way that soldier on that right side pushed me out of that space, I use that same technique. All right, now I don't want, I'm like normally would jump in, I'd jump out, I'd be bombing around, be like zooming everywhere, but I have battalions, so now I'm more so looking to get the damage I want without taking too much damage. There we go, we have it. I think they used crits on that far, oh my god. On that far right side? Yeah, they did. Hit that air shot. 100 on this pyro. They're kind of pushing in. One of our medics used. I'm gonna go ahead and pop battalions. I think this is a good opportunity because they're starting to trickle out here. Medic goes down. Sonicro uses to keep me alive. 109 on that soldier lower. This scout probably has 1 health. He gets shot with a full pipe for 100 some damage. That's crazy. I didn't shoot there because I didn't have any ammo. Probably could have got the kill, but I didn't want to leave myself open to yeah, having my pickaxe out in the middle of a fight while I'm trying to defend my medic. Soldier finds good position. I mean, we're used on the yeah, left side. This whole area is trapped out. Very dangerous. I probably should be dead. We almost have battalions again, so I want to jump up, back up, get aggressive. I'm going to knock up these stickies backwards so I can find a lane here to spam from. One of our medic calls. There we go. We have battalions now. Having to fight over ammo. Alright, I want to use battalions just because I want to give our team a boon of confidence. And then we use... I think that's a mistake. I think what we saw where we had our success is we used Uber, created all these opportunities, got out, you popped the battalions again, and I think that was like the thing that gave us the edge. Yeah, and then their demo wisely gets aggressive and starts trapping up. Nice air shot. So I think just this will be a review for myself on the battalions. I think we find the success with the Uber, then the battalions. So we use the Uber. We leave a rocket for getting out. That way we can come back. And then during the Uber, we also are building the battalion. So if we didn't get it fully, we definitely will by the end of the Uber. 100% because we'll be doing tons of damage. Unless we have to spend our whole Uber getting sentries. But I think there's always opportunity to find damage. Alright, I'm going to pop this just because things are looking a little bit dire. They got us dialed in here from the right. We have... Is this a vaccinator on me? Oh, and we use really good damage on this heavy. Gave him another 100. Alright, finish off that kill. Missed the air shot, unfortunately. Missed that shot. This guy literally just botting forward. That's crazy. I'm down to 2 health from the random crit. Sonic Rose got me. We're at 23%. Almost got the battalions filled back up. Dang, I was hoping to get some damage from that kill. We almost got it filled up, so I want to get aggressive here. I hear someone capping point. It's exactly what I'm looking for to finish off my battalions. They're all pouring out on bats. Okay, I'm gonna pop the Uber. Shot there. Or not pop the Uber, sorry, but the battalions. Good damage. I got a random crit on this heavy. Gave him another 70. Wow, I'm very surprised a heavy can get out on bats when they're down 6 players and we don't finish off that kill. Sonic Row has now. Okay, I'm gonna get in, start pressuring the point. This is looking really, really good. They use, so now I'm looking for some med picks. Nice, get this scrub. 102 on that other medic. Nice. Well, I think we got a lot of damage. We found a lot of value. And this guy says, stupid pubber focuses the medic. And I give him a smiley face because I didn't think he was serious. And then he says, what a brain. So I actually think this guy is upset. So I hit him with the, you mad, bro? Which, I've done that a few times. And I feel like it actually gets people pretty mad. And then I said, you sound mad. It's the easiest way to just piss somebody off. And then this guy says, he's pretty mad on his teammate. So, or his teammate says he's pretty mad. So maybe he heard him in voice chat. He's probably trying to organize their team. Ooh, nice little 1-2 there on that demo. Luckily for that demo, he had enough health to survive that. Those were 2 great rockets. Pyro botting in on our team. Placing, I just put a few rockets down just according to that. As long as I don't peek this and get killed by a sniper, I'll be... and then I'm respawning here. I see a soldier that got behind. He gets cleaned up by Sonic Row. Nice shot. Okay, Sonic Row has his. I see these guys. I want to push this left lane because I know they're all on the right lane. So if we can clear out this left lane, it could be a great opportunity for us. Really good damage on this soldier. Pop up that medic. So our spy, nonchalant, gets a great kill on their medic. Now I have battalions. This is exactly the situation I want. They push out the right side, so now we need to push in the left side. I put rockets down right underneath this soldier, kill him, clean him up, push out this sniper, and now we're going to start pushing the point. Sniper misses his shot. That was his probably only chance there. And we clean up these players, and we get the win. Thank God. And these guys deserve to lose. They just got too upset, unfortunately. And then I hit him with the cope. I think that's exactly what they needed here. Yeah, that was a fun game. We got a little talking in chat. No big deal. It's not that big a deal. But we got 61 kills. Sonic Row got 33,000 healing. Plinko did pretty well as well. He got in here way late. But yeah, a lot of fun. A lot of great. It was fun to get a nice game. A good hard game. And Plinko says, hey yo Frisbee. I think that's how he said it. Anyways, cool. GG's.